Well folks, it's Friday Arvo and we're back at it again. I got the big show at Valor this weekend. Let me know if you're coming down to Valor. Finally, the Baja, oh, where are we? See if I can, is back at the tyre shop and we're getting the big tyres put on it. So I've been having a hard time finding a set of 15s that'll fit on a 5-inch rim that are tall enough to match the 33s. It's all a little bit of skullduggery, but they're the ones for the back, and they're the front steerers. So these are a light truck tyre, and I'm hoping that it drives all right, it steers all right on the road. I think it will. I can't see why it wouldn't. But yeah, there we are. The boys are at it, hard at it. It's late on a Friday Arvo, so I appreciate them kicking around and doing it, but she's gonna look wild, and that's what we want. Anyway, exciting. Them front rims look teeny now. They've got no tyres on them and they're just about to go massive. These are a custom set that was built by Trick Off-Road here in Australia. So he made me a combi stud pattern for the rear and standard V-dub for the front. While it's off the hoist, I'll give you a look around. So, while the wheels are off it and she's up. So these are also Trick Off-Road brakes and hubs with the giant kingpins and extended trailing arms. He actually uses a motorbike rotor. I'm not sure what bike they're off, but they're a motorbike rotor and and brake caliper and all that for that setup. Then the back. All new in the back, so it's combi or T2 rear end, as I've said many times previously. So that means spring plates. Basically, you can see this whole section here has been welded underneath, which is the Beetle torsion bars up there, and this is a T2 combi torsion bar welded in underneath it, which gives it its crazy lift. And then we got this whole section that does incorporates a shock mount, but also gives it rear cage mount, so it's pretty cool the way it's set up. I did have to modify it slightly for the Subaru motor just to make it a bit longer to make it fit. There's the you saw me making them a couple of weeks ago, the remote res. They're working good. All new brakes, all new axles, everything that's in there. This thing is basically all new components. Come around the other side. So this is a bit of a wind dam that I've been kind of trialling to see if I can make it suck a bit more air into the radiator. I had this on the previous car, yet to kind of make it fit a bit better for this car, but it does seem to work. Just get some air up in there. And of course around the other side. Now this is with the stock beam back in it. So the stock beam, and that's with the shocks on the softest setting. Hooked up the lights last night. This is it. She's looking pretty fucking wild. So 31s with the old rears. They're a nice Mickey Thompson that I had on them, and it ran pretty good with them. I'm just hoping it can push this bigger tyre. Okay, so we got 33s going on, and you can see, the massive comparison difference. I mean, there's 2 inches essentially, but they're also, a heap wider, just a much bigger tyre overall. They're gonna look sick. So the biggest difference is going to be in the fronts. So you can see these things, they were a 235, 75 I believe, 235, 75, 15. And what I've done to get I wanted narrow but tall. Narrow but tall. Because my rims are only 5 inches and I don't want to make the steering heavier. So we've gone a light truck tyre, and that's a 7.5 R15. And that is basically 31 inches tall. So you can see the major height difference there. Essentially, they are meant to be the same height as these, and you can see that they are, and or even maybe slightly taller than those. But the car looked great with them on the back and them on the front, but I didn't really want an aggressive tread pattern on the front. It's kind of wrong on a Baja. This is more the look I'm going for. So hopefully they fit up all right. Well, that's one rear on. Already looks better. That's how I designed this car. It's meant to be big. Oh, there goes the front. Fuck yeah. That's looking the part now. Oh, they look perfect, them tyres. That looks so good. So happy. That's how I designed the car. But I brought it down for the, But they're not even that much poke on it, really. I'm not too worried about that. But the best thing is these fronts. Like, it just gives it that sand racer kind of vibes. Man, look at that. That looks so good. I'm so happy with this thing. Well, there it is. To me, that just looks perfect. It's a little tight to that front guard there. It doesn't hit at this stage, but I don't know if I want to just open that, open it up a bit just to make it a bit more aggressive looking. I mean, the fronts they just look perfect. It's, that's what you're looking for in your Baja, that nice skinny front tyre, big chunky rear. Look, all that's left to do now is drive the thing. I'm taking it to Valor. Anyone that's coming down to Valor, hey, give us a holler, and I'll see you there with the Baja. Anyway, catch you later.